Now, clearly, the government this afternoon has proposed some tax measures touching on the fiscal policy just being mentioned. But the costs of the pandemic are not just confined to shillings and cents of the economy. The basic freedoms and rights enjoyed by Kenyans on a daily basis are also on the line. Now, Silas, what are we looking at as the country tackles this pandemic?
Yes, Julian, tackling the spread of the virus may call on the government to take unprecedented and maybe unpopular but necessary measures that may curtail freedoms and rights enjoyed by the masses. Today, the president set in motion the process that could end up in a total lockdown. I take a look at what a lockdown may look like and its possible impacts on the Kenyan way of life.
And Kenyans are exhibiting a very indisciplined behavior, and this is going to cost us. This is one time when you idea, the government won't idea, because the government cannot help each and every home and every child.
This was Tuesday this week, when a furious Mutahi Kagwe laid bare his frustrations with the casualness with which Kenyans were heeding the advice on the coronavirus, as a majority of the populace either refused to observe social distancing or stay at home to avoid spreading the virus. Many say their options are limited, either stay at home to avoid spreading the virus and sleep hungry, or disobey the government and put food on the table.
Kama wata-avoid, watatuambia tufuge, wakuwe responsible, watuletee unga, sisi boga tutajitafutia.
Mwisho wa hii mwezi wanatuishisha bado kulipia hizi vibada, si ndio? Tunatoa wapi pesa shwari? Sasa wametuamirisha tufunge ya lazima.
Wanasahau kuwa sisi watu wengi Nairobi hapa ni watu ambao wanategemea mkono yao. Unapokuja ndio unapata riski yako, usipoamuka una riski.
At least 8 countries in Africa have either declared a total lockdown or a partial one, with some like Sierra Leone declaring a 12-month state of emergency. The curfew announced by the president now seen as a precursor to a lockdown, even by the president's own admission.
If these measures are deemed to be inadequate, we shall, without hesitation, take even further and more drastic measures.
But will that lockdown be a necessity in Kenya?
A lockdown would be fairly extreme, but it would have to be crafted in a way that, first of all, provides the justification for why you're locking down the country.
If we continue to behave normally, this disease will treat us abnormally.
The government has already issued restrictions on movements, banning social gatherings like churches, mosques and pubs. Restaurants have also been advised to operate on a takeaway basis, with matatus being restricted on the number of passengers they can carry.
Watu 15, alafu napepa hiyo ngapi? Napepa 1500. Kifika jioni gari nataka 1800. Itakuwa tumeumia sana. Inafaa tuangalie. Kama ni kufunga gasi, tufunge zote, watupe chakula na turudi kwa nyumba tukule.
For now, the rights and freedoms of assembly remain, even in the face of the pandemic. And now the icing is on the cake, a 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew effective from Friday, the 27th.